Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you Season 2, Episode 16 of Sink Into Madness, a Modpack by JonBams and M1 Jordan Allen. So the last episode was 2 weeks ago. I was a bit on a break, needed some vacation, and we finally beat the Ender Dragon, not the Ender Dragon, what am I saying, the Wither Skeleton, which gave us enough Philosopher's Stone to be able to make the End Cake, which gave us the Conductive Iron Jetpack. Now we have to get ready for the Ender Dragon fight. And the problem with the Ender Dragon fight is that it's not one fight, it's going to be 3 fights. Because first there's the Ender Dragon, and then there's his 2 brother dragon that are going to come and be a real problem. Which means we really need to get ready. And if we look at this, we're out of spice. And we really need some spices to make a lot of diamond tackle for those fights, because it's going to be a bit long and a bit hard. One of the things to do to guarantee getting some spices is to make a mob spawner, a mob grinder. So if I look at Ender.io, mob spawner, spawner, I want to make a powered spawner where I'm going to be able to just generate some zombies as much as I want to. And those are going to give me spice. One of the problem I'm going to have is... Oh, wait. Why isn't this working? Oh, okay, so that's exactly what I was going to say. One of the problem I'm going to have is power. Don't have enough power. This little lava generator at the bottom here, oh, the vibrant capacitor is why it's not getting filled up. Okay, let me just remove this so that we can have power in our base for now, and I'll put it back on later. But what we need to do today is craft a mob generator to make zombies, a lot of zombies. Then we need to also make a big reactor because I really want the power. Then we need to upgrade the the jetpack up to vibrant. So if you look at this and I use R on this, the conductive, okay, R is not working. Let's use jetpack. The conductive iron jetpack can be upgraded to electrical steel with some electrical steel, and the electrical steel can be upgraded to energetic with some energetic alloy, and the energetic can be upgraded to vibrant, and the vibrant one has 20 million RF, and it's really stable when you're going it's really stable for when you need to hover. See how I'm not going down quickly? Well, I'm not going down quickly. If I let go, I'm going down slowly because I'm using the hover mode, but the hover mode in this jetpack is really bad. Whereas on the vibrant one, you almost don't move at all. So I'm going to need a zombie. I'm going to need to make the powered spawner, and I'm going to need to make all of these things. I'm pretty sure that a 40-minute episode is not going to be long enough to do all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start progressing. If hopefully what I want to do is get the powered spawner up and running, because that's the most urgent thing for me, because I need spice as fast as possible. And for the rest, I'm going to just prep the rest. So what I'm going to need right now is I'm going to need to capture a zombie. So soul vial. I need to make a soul vial, and soul vial is made from quartz. I don't have any fused quartz, so let's just do 32 fused quartz. Let's go downstairs and we'll cook that if we can get it in there to cook. The problem is that it's getting fed by the other machine as fast as I'm trying to put it in. Come on, I'm just trying to insert it. Yes, I got it. Okay, so now it's going to be able to cook, and we'll be able to make a soul vial. You need the soul vial to put in the powered spawner. So for the powered spawner, we're going to need another machine chassis. So let's make one of these. Yes, we can make one. Then, and we can make more than one. So we still have a couple of these double compressed netherrack left. We're going to need some. What else do we need? Oh, we have everything except the zombie Z-Logic controller, which is 2 solarium, 2 silicon, 1 redstone, and 1 head. So 2 silicon, 1 zombie head, 1 redstone, and 2 solarium. Solarium, nope, not soul sand, solarium, 1, 2. And then we need to go downstairs and cook that in the soul binder. So, or is that the slice of splice? Sorry. So we're going to make that, and we should be able to do that. The there's one thing that I want to do first. Before I make that machine, because it's going to use a lot of material, I want to just go take a look at this island there. I'm curious to see what I'm going to find on that island, and I keep saying that I was going to adventure soon. I think I said I was going to go to that island at least 10 times in as many episodes, so that's something. Okay, I was just waiting for the annoying sound to end. That's something I kept saying that I wanted to go at, but I'll be honest, I'm very scared of using the Weisenberg. It doesn't go fast, and I've had problem with birds while in the Weisenberg. But now that we have the jetpack, I'm not worried so much. I'm going to use the jetpack to go over there. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till day to go. Because now it's close to night, and I don't want to take the chance of getting there in the middle of the night. Because this island is basically a mob spawner in itself. What I'm hoping to get there is... Whoa. Oh, I love the jetpack. As you saw, I saw it getting moved by one of the mobs, so I just basically got out of the way as fast as I could. Sorry for not talking, but until that noise is over... One last one. Okay, so that was pretty much on the annoyance. Okay, the boot with the triple jump and the jetpack kind of go difficultly together. I might make some more boots where I'm not going to put jump 3 on them because I'm trying to fly, but it's both action are trying to happen. It's trying to do the jump, triple jump. What I could also do is disable the jump button from space, but that might end up being more annoying than good. Okay, another one gone. These things are just going to keep appearing. Like, until I do something to stop them from appearing, it's just going to come out of my mob farm all the time, which is really annoying, to be honest. It's something that I don't know how to get rid of. If you saw my other season, I kept getting them all the time, and I never really found a good way of getting rid of them. Technically, there's an ender tether right here. Ender tether. Right this here, but it didn't seem to keep the ender eyes in. The other problem that I was having is I was also getting problem using the... Did I try the obelisk? Let me check the obelisk again. Attractor obelisk just attracts them. A version of obelisk prevents mob from spawning. Relocator. I think I made the relocator in my other episode, which was complicated because I needed the prismarine. But it wasn't really working. It felt as if they would still come towards me. And this one, taking a better obelisk prevents teleporting, didn't seem to work either. I really don't know why. They just get out of the base and teleport. Now, one thing I could do is replace all of the dark glass, I guess, with some... replace the dark glass with some just standard cobblestone or something, but I like being able to see in the mob farm. I just honestly don't really understand why it's not doing the job it's supposed to do. What dark glass is supposed to do, from my research and my reading, is that it's supposed to prevent mob from seeing outside and preventing light to get in. So technically, the mobs are not supposed to see me through it. If they can't see through it, they're not supposed to be able to teleport. But they keep on teleporting out. Now the only thing... Yeah, see? He was in there, he saw through, and he teleported back there. Which is really weird to me. It's not something that's supposed to happen. And now I want to kill him, which means noise. And it's going to be noisy again. I feel like I'm doing nothing this episode. So let's try and leave them alone. And let's try to do some progression. I'm going to transform all of my essence quickly because it's night right now. And the moment that they come, we're going to go and adventure to the island. So essence, vibrant, energetic. You know what? I think I'm going to be able to upgrade my jetpack before we even go to the island, which means we would have the best jetpack in the game, which is really like one of the requirements of this. So all of this, what else do I have? Some electrical steel. Great, perfect. So let's look at upgrading the jetpack. Jetpack. So for the electrical steel, we're going to need some electrical steel thruster. Oh, man. Okay. I guess I didn't do my research. So these are going to need vibrant crystal, which is not really a problem. These are going to need pulsating crystal, which is not a problem. And these are going to need 4 machine chassis. I don't even know if I can make 4 machine chassis. I'm going to need some netherrack is going to be the problem. So that's 4. Oh, that's not how I wanted to. Yes, I can technically make the 4, but then I won't be able to make another single machine. Oh boy. So this is a tough decision. I can't use that one. Well, I could, but I need to keep at least 1 netherrack because I need the netherrack for the EMC. Because once I beat the Ender Dragon, I'm going to have an EMC machine. Okay. I don't really have a choice, and I have the ability to do it. So let's look at my seed. I'm going to need some of those. Lumium seed, I'm going to go plant 2 of those just to make sure that I start getting some lumium. Vibrant, you know what? I have so much vibrant, I don't need this. Let's put these 2 lumium right here. Electrical, dark, energetic, dark, energetic, and I really hate that the mobs keep on breaking my blocks. And let's put 1 more lumium. Okay. Let's close that back and let's look at the lumium situation now. Lumium. We have only 15 lumium, which means that until we get some more lumium essence, we wouldn't be able to make all of the machine chassis that we need. So jetpack. For this jetpack, we need 4 machine chassis, which means we need 4 basic capacitors. So 1 gold now. There's always something missing. So let's do some gold. Let's do 2 sets of gold nuggets. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reason I made 8 is if I saw, I think, yeah, I need 2 here. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the 4th one. So that's the good thing, is that I have the 4th one right now. But I do have the rest of the lumium that I need. So let's keep the one I've already made. And let's continue with the jetpack. Jetpack. Let's make the 4th one. Perfect. So now we need to make, what am I missing? I'm missing the energy conduit. So 1, 2 sets. 1 and 2 thrusters. That's it. Now very noisy neighbors. Oh. Jetpack. So now I should be able to make this level of jetpack. Oh, I'm missing another basic capacitor. So another basic capacitor, and now let's make the 2nd level of jetpack with this one in the middle, and now we have a better version of the jetpack. But these are now going to be easy. Pulsating crystal. I need some pulsating iron. Pulsating iron. So let's 2. pulsating crystal. 1, 2. Oh no, I'm going to need 4 of those. I think I'm going to need 4. Pulsating. 1, 2. And let's make some more pulsating crystal. 1, 2. Perfect. So now we can search for jetpack again. Jetpack. Let's work on the second level. Gonna need these. 1, 2.
Arachnophobia! 8-legged terrors!
Turn on the carbon shuriken and let's just wait for this event to end. And again, I think I'm at the point that because of that mob, like that arena back there, there are so many mobs that the event is not happening, which is one of the ways to avoid the event. If you make an enormous mob farm, you'll always have enough mobs that you'll get very low spawns of any event. So it's one of the tricks that you can follow. Just killing whatever is in range. I don't know why I'm unable to break this. It's kind of weird. Let me just finish my juice and kill these mobs. This is not an easy episode. There's a lot of things to do, and I just keep on getting noisy mobs or events or anything to just stop me in my track. I think the event's over. Let me hit enter. Hello? Slash arachnophobia is over. Yeah, so perfect. So we can continue making the jetpack. So these now, I'm going to need 4 of these double layer capacitor. Okay, 5. So let's make 10 of the single layer capacitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counting with xHedra, always the best part of any episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's make this 1, 2. And let's make the jetpack. And we now have an energetic jetpack. Vibrant jetpack now. Oh, we need octatic now. So octatic's going to be 5 again. Let's make, energy. I don't have any of the energy conduit. So now I need some binder composite. So, and let's get that cooking. I need to go downstairs for the cooking part. Put it in. Let's cook. And the Enderium, I have only 2. I need to plant some Enderium seed. 1, 2. I should start planting some of everything now. We're back to a situation where we don't need so many of the one thing that we need to have only seeds of dark steel and energetic or vibrant. Close that back. So now technically we're waiting on some Enderium. 6, but no, we're not waiting on some Enderium. What am I saying? Jetpack. So what I can do in the meantime is start making those octatic capacitors. So I'm going to need 5, which means I'm going to need 10, which means I'm going to need 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of gold. Let's make 2 stack again. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, which we're then going to transform into double layer capacitor. 10, which we're then going to transform into octatic capacitor. 5. I need more. What do I need more? Oh, 5. I don't need more of anything. 5 is exactly what I needed. So let's do 1 of these, and now I'm just missing an ender conduit. So Enderium, do I have? Yeah, 12. I have what I'm missing. So now jetpack again. That's why I planted all those seeds. Like I knew what was coming, and I knew I had to create it. So let's put this here. Make the second vibrant cluster. Perfect. And now we should be able to build this. Voila. Vibrant jetpack, which we're going to put in here and fill with all the power that we had left, which is not enough, but we're going to be okay for what we want to do. Now we need the jetpack armor. I want to plate the jetpack, and I'm going to need some dark steel plating, So I need 10 dark steel, 10 electrical steel, 10 conductive iron, and then this plate. So this, I need conductive iron is made out of what again? It's made out of iron, and so I need 10 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And redstone. 10 redstone. I'm going to need not seared brick. I'm going to need the dark steel. I'm going to need 10 of those, and I'm going to need some electrical steel. I'm going to need 10 of that also. Electrical steel. I have so many, that's not a problem. 9, 10. Perfect. So let's go downstairs, and no, let's go back upstairs because we can put the jetpack back. Turn that on. And we're going to put that. I don't want to put it there because I need to cook something first. So one thing at a time. I'm going to need to start cooking this and that. So that's going to give me my 10 conductive iron. And I just have to wait for that. And it's, is it day? Oh yes, it's 8:36 a.m. and my jetpack's not ready yet. That kind of suck. While I'm waiting for this, I'm going to need some torches, and I'm going to need, so I have, wait, how do I want to arrange this? I'm going to put some torches right here. I'm going to put some food here. I'm going to put the golden apple here in case I need it. So conductive iron, that's 3. I just have to wait for this to be ready. I thought it was going to go a bit faster, but I still only have a double layer capacitor here, not an octadic one. Basically, I need to make the armor to put on the jetpack before I start going there. I need the extra armor because now I'm missing this +8 armor, which is really dangerous for my life, and I don't want to take any risk. One last. Come on. And now it's cooked. No, it's not even the last one. There's still 2. Because basically it's not, they disappear the moment they start cooking. So those 2 are going to disappear and it's going to start cooking. Yeah. So now, conductive, 9. I'm just waiting for my 10th one. 10. Perfect. Now we should be able to move on to the next step. If I can get this in there fast enough. Really? I cheated. I wanted it in. I wanted to be able to do it as fast as possible. Put this in. Get my armor plating right here. So now I can do the next step. With the electrical steel, that's going to cook. I'm going to put this in, and then I can get my armor back right here. So I can cook the armor plating. I said I can cook. Really? With the dark steel. So that's the last level. That's the highest level of armor that I can make. Armor plating. Dark steel armor. Make sure, yeah, it is the highest level, so I can do this with that. Oh, I think I need to do it in a 3x3 crafting grid, which is kind of ridiculous. Like this, vibrant jetpack. So now it's +6 armor on it, and where's my anvil? Right here. Put this plus that, and now I have a protection 4 armor 6 jetpack, which means I'm feeling kind of safer than I've been before. Let's put this back in to recharge. Let's put this in here to cook. And basically, I'm just going to let it go to the highest it can. Oh. I don't know how long this is going to last because that's not even 50%. So to go to an island with this at not even 50% is kind of worrying. Let's look at spice. I have 2 spice. So while I'm waiting for this, let's look at the the generator, not the generator, the big reactor. So the big reactor, huh? At big reactor. Well, that's kind of weird. So for the reactor, I'm going to need some reactor casing, and now you're going to see the cost of this. Reactor casing is 4 graphite and 4 iron ingot, which is not so bad because technically iron shouldn't be a problem at this point, but the reactor casing core is also some more iron gold and some more graphite. So now I'm going to need a crap ton of graphite. And the way that you make graphite is by smelting coal or charcoal. So if I look at coal, right now I have 1410. I'm going to take all of these and put them in here to cook. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to put all of this to cook, and I'm not even sure that all this is enough. Let me look at my iron. 922 iron, and I have those stupid iron nuggets. Those are dropped from some mob. Let me just transform all of these. Just shift clicking, and for whatever reason it's lagging like crazy. Okay, so let's put all of that back here. Do I have any other nuggets that I could get rid of? I also have some gold nugget. And some copper nugget. So there's a lot of mob that just dropped these little nuggets in my mob farm, and I didn't make any automated transformation of them, so I'm kind of stuck with those. Perfect. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, the big reactor. So now for the reactor, oh my god, the typing is going so bad. For the reactor casing, I have some graphite now, so I can start doing these. I'm going to make 15. I'd want 16 of those, so let's just wait a little bit more. 3. Put these in. Oh, this is not cooking fast enough. Reactor casing, I want a 16 one. Perfect. And now from the reactor casing, I can start, from the reactor casing core, I can start making reactor casing 4 at a time. So 4, 8, 12, 16. I'm going to need way more than this. But the reason I'm doing this is I want to start the basic setup. So for a basic setup reactor, the smallest one that you can, you need, the smallest I've ever made is a 5x5. So in the middle, we're going to want 4 we're going to put 4 reactor fuel rod in there. And I can't do it because of the yellorium. How much? 282. So yellorium's not going to be a problem, but I'm going to have to start processing it. So let's come right here and let's start just processing yellorium straight out. So doing it this way, it should start making the yellorium, and now I'm just going to need to cook the yellorium that we get. We still have the graphite production in here. You know what? Let's make a furnace quickly. It's not the most efficient way, but I just want to be able to move forward a little bit. So let's put this furnace right here in the middle of the place, and let's just start cooking all of that yellorite. We also need yellorite as fuel source, so it's a good thing that we do have a lot of yellorite. Yeah, not yellorite, yellorium. So like I said, for the reactor, we're going to need a reactor controller. So the reactor controller is 4 casing, 2 yellorium ingot, a diamond, and a redstone. Let's see how much yellorium we have, so we could already make that part. So let's make the reactor controller. 1 reactor controller. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the other part in the top? Oh no, okay, that's it. So 1 reactor controller. Then we need to be able to get the power out of it. You need a reactor redstone flux power tap for that, which is just 4 redstone and 4 casing. Then I don't think that they're strictly necessary, the reactor access port, but I like getting 2 of those. I'm going to need to make 2 piston first, so 1, 2, and like so. So now we should be able to go 1, 2, oh. That's 1 reactor access port and a second one. The reason you want 2 is that you can make 1 to input and 1 to output. And the way you change them is just you click them with a wrench, if I remember correctly. So now we have an input, we have an output. We're going to need the reactor fuel rod, which is still waiting on some more yellorium that I'm going to put in here. And we're going to need, at the top of the reactor fuel rod, we're going to need a reactor controller rod, which, oh, that's why I needed 20, not 16. So let's make more reactor casing, like so. And now we have the reactor control rod to go on the top. And the fuel rod we can make how high. So it's the ratio of one reactor control rod to a line of reactor fuel rod. So I'm going to put that on top, and it's going to make one set of fuel rod. I can make more. I think I can fit 4 in the reactor, and I'm probably going to add them in the time lapse. I'm just trying to get the basic material now. The problem is you have to encase the structure. So to encase the structure, it's a 5x5. So you basically need 25 for the front wall, 25 for the back wall, so that's 50. Now, all of the rest, you basically just need the 3x5 from the layer. So for the other 4 plates, you need 3x5, which is 15. 15 times 4 is 60. So we need 50 plus 60, we need 110. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 105 technically. We're not going to have enough to complete this right now. Let's see how many I have. 44. And I'm going to need some more casing. So 44, let's say that we need the 105. We need another 61 at 4 a pop, which means 64. No, not 64, which means 40. So 10 shot of this, and then 40 plus 24. 24 is 6. So we're going to need another 16 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? 10. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm out of graphite again. So like I said, the graphite, it's very expensive in graphite. You just need to cook more and more and more graphite. Although my jetpack's good, so now I'm really watching the time. We're just doing this while waiting for the sun to get up. Because the second the sun get up, we're going to go to the island like I said I was going to in the beginning. Not carbon, coal. 8. So let's put all of this in here and just cook some more because we're going to need all of it anyway. Ah, it's not cooking because of this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to assume that this is enough for now and just remove that so that we produce enough power to cook it. Now it explained way better why I was having some production issue. So now if I look at legacy, can I make the 3 that I'm missing? 1, 2, 3. Yep. So now I should be able to make the, oh no, these look, uses a lot of graphite. So I'm getting close, but not completely done. And that's going to mean another island. Where am I going to put this island? There's some road, yes. Let's go up here. Whoa, let's go up here, like so. And we're going to make the island right here because I don't want it to be too far. So let's go like this. And what we're going to do something different is that this time I'm going to make the top of the reactor like the top of the island. So I just want to go this far away, and then we can already start making the reactor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whew. I hadn't checked if I had the jetpack on. That's why I got scared. I'm like, do I even have the jetpack on? Because if I don't have the jetpack on, it means I could be dying. Okay, so now that we're safe. Yeah, don't come for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not safe. Let's kill the bird. And then fly away. Oh, do you see how well you fly with this thing? And let me turn the over. See, with the over on, I'm not moving. So like this is by far the best jetpack ever, and with this, the End Dragon is going to be easy. I really would not recommend fighting the End Dragon without having that. Okay, so what I was saying is that I could put a reactor rod here, 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 and here. What I'm going to do for this iteration of my reactor is I'm just going to put it on the top right here, like so. Just one in the center. We're going to make it better later. Just for now, that's what I want to do. And now because of the hover, I can easily do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just trying to close this with as many as I can, making the basic structure. And I just love that now we're not worried about the night anymore. We're not worried about the bird. We're not worried about anything because we can just fly our way out of anything. So casing again. Let's make as many as we can. That's another 60. So I think that's enough to finish this. Let's go down and I'm going to fill the back part right here. Like so. And I'm going to fill the bottom. And now, like I said, the legacy reactor fuel rod have to be under the controller. So 1, 2, 3, like so. I'm going to close this whole side and that whole side. I could make some of those out of glass, and to be fair, right now I just don't want to be bothered with it. I just want to get this reactor done as soon as possible. Let me just put a little lip right here so I can easily have access to the front. Reactor controller, then on each side I'm going to put 2 port, then I'm going to put the power tap right here in the corner, and I can close this off. I don't have any coolant. We're going to have to take care of coolant in a moment. And if I remember, it's shift, it's outlet mode. So this one is blue for output, this one is input. So now I can go back up here and get some buckets. 3 bucket at a time is going to make this a bit slow, but it's better than nothing. Now I'm just going to and we're going to get our water. Oh, really? I'm losing seeds, so this is really not pleasant. I hope I'm not losing any important seed. Water is not the best coolant. To be fair, at this moment, like I said, I just want to start it as soon as possible. I should get a crap ton of yellorium. The good thing about water, though, is that it does multiply. So if you just fill the corner, everything else fills itself. Right here. Worry about replacing the coolant later. Once I have a lot of yellorium, I'm just going to be able to fill all this in with, not yellorium, inderium, which is the best reactor cool. Well, it's not the best. I think the best is the gelid cryotheum, but the gelid cryotheum is way too much work for what it's worth. Now let's go back. We need to put all of this back here. I don't need any of this. Oh, I want some cobblestone though. So now let's get the yellorium. Oh, the cooked yellorium is downstairs, and that's not a lot. I think it's going to be enough for what we want to do. And the one other thing I'm going to change that I don't like is I've decided to put the power tap on the top. Right, like so. And the power tap I'm going to put right here. And I'm going to be able to put the vibrant capacitor on top like this for now. And let's put some yellorium right here, which immediately went in. And let's start the reactor. See, wow, it's producing 9, 10, 11K. An 11K reactor. Like we said, the reactors have been buffed in this game. The only problem I have right now is I don't want this to be out here because I don't want to recharge my jetpack out here. which means I'm going to need to make some more power line. But for the power line, I'm going to need exactly what I was talking about before. I'm going to need the sub-Inderium. So everything revolves around Inderium right now. Can I kill this thing? Oh yeah, throw me around. See if I can. And I said I was going to go to the island. So quickly. If I come here, what did I want? I want some... My jetpack's at 43%. Yeah, it's going down so slowly that I should be good enough to go to the island. Need the Inderium. I'm going to just be able to make a crap ton of Inderium ingot like this, which means I'm going to be able to make some energy conduit, these, which can transfer 20,000K. And 20,000K, by the way, was more than we needed. So let's make some binder composite to start cooking that. Let's go downstairs, put the binder composite in here if we're able to. 1, 2, 3, go. No. Let's just put it in here. Oh, really? I don't even know where that little guy came from. Let's put these in here. Let's take all of this out. Let's go to the island quickly. No, that was a zombie. Oi. I don't know if mini zombies count. I never did the experiment. So now I need a soul vial. And that might have been the zombie that I needed. I have the soul vial. I have the energy conduit. You know what? Oh, it's already full. Wow. Yeah, so definitely worth it. So let's break this. Let's break this cable. Let's just put it across this. And in this Modpack, if I remember correctly, I think that they do connect. The two energy cable types do connect to the Modpack. Wow, okay, this is the ugly disconnect. Let's find this. Oh, for goodness sake. Let's just put that back in and let's just go to the island quickly because I don't want to be end of day and not be ready. And I'm at 43%. So here's the scary part. These things can put me on fire. They shoot lasers. So I just want to strafe and try and get rid of them. And when I say get rid of them, I just mean the creeper. I don't care about the dinosaur. The dinosaur don't really hurt because they can't really do anything to me. I'm going to be up. I just want to get rid of the creepers on top, like so. Wow. This one's hard to kill. And then this one, jetpack at 41%. Always keeping the eye on the jetpack. Okay, perfect. So there's nothing. It's a. Okay. I thought it might be a zombie spawner. So let's make sure that nothing can spawn from this right here, like so. What's in here? So that's interesting loot, but not sieve efficiency. We don't even use sieve that much. Armor, diamantine. Let's just grab the things that seem to maybe be useful at some point. Oh wait, what is this? Drill core. Now let's go down another level. With the flight, we're not really that worried about... Oh, you know what? Oh, really? There's going to be a stupid dinosaur in there for sure. And I can't hit the... Now, I'm worried because I don't want this to get me on fire. So let me try and kill him. Perfect. And this should just be easy to kill because I can fly and he can't. So let's just go downstairs. Hopefully there's a zombie spawner in here. So nope, nothing on that level. Let's go down another. You know what? Let's just torch this up. This is the most beautiful thing ever. A zombie spawner. This is really what I was hoping to get. Well, I was hoping. I didn't know it was there. I didn't even know it was possible to get a spawner. Perfect. So this is... You know what? This is really annoying. Perfect. Spawner, spawner, spawner.
Searching for target.
Is there a spawner relocator?
Searching for target.
And it's so easy to make. Okay, this is amazing. This is exactly what we needed. This is going to make such a difference on our game. It's great. What happened back here? Wow. Okay, this I have to repair this, which I'll do in the time lapse. And I'm looking at the time and I'm over again, but at least I got a lot of good things done. Basically, I got my better jetpack, and I got better than a powered spawner, and I got my big reactor done. So spawner relocator, let's make 2 of these. Why 2? Because I want to relocate the 2 spawner. And I'm at 38%, which is good enough. Let's go back, and let's grab these 2 spawners. I don't know, like you saw how I was going to make it. So I was going to make it another way, but I prefer natural spawner for the... Huh? Okay. Type skeleton. Now let's go downstairs and let's get the other one, which is going to be type zombie. And I might still make the spawner once I have more power. And the reason I might still make the other one when I have more power is because it might generate mobs faster. But to begin with, that's a really good start. Now what I can do is I can put those 2 spawner in my mob farm and just have those 2 create as many mobs as possible. Now the one worry about this is that opening my mob farm is kind of scary. You know what? I'm going to do that in the time lapse. So what I'm going to do in the time lapse is I'm going to build this 3rd level, okay? And I'm going to make the hole in the here when I'm ready, not before. And I'm just going to have the zombies and skeletons spawn here. I'm going to have 1 spawner right here and 1 spawner right there. And I'm just going to have them... Yes, and I'm going to make sure that behind is pushing them to the left or the right so that they can be brought into the hole. And I'm going to close this whole level. But I'm going to do that in a time lapse because I'm already out of time and I just want to get things done as fast as possible. One of the last thing I'm going to do though before this is finished is I want to put my capacitor right here. So energy conduit. These energy conduit, can I make some more? Coal. Let's grab some more coal to continue cooking in here. Let's make some more energy conduit. The 20K one because I need a lot of power. And now if I go back out, I should be able to finish connecting this like so. And I can put this vibrant capacitor bank right here because now it connects both sides. So this can output and this can input. So now I'm getting everything from my big reactor, and the beauty is I can access this and recharge my vibrant jetpack easily. And since this holds 25 million, I'm going to just be able to recharge this fully with no problem. So guys, in my time lapse, the only thing that I have to finish doing, which I should have done first, unfortunately, is getting the spice. So I'm going to work on my mob farm to try and get as much spice as possible from this. See, I only have 3 right now, dropped from zombie. I'm even wondering if I shouldn't make this mob farm at the top self-enclosed. And what I mean by self-enclosed, I mean like just not open the bottom part. Put another mob masher and have that mob masher have all of the loot upgrade. No head upgrade. I don't need to get more head. Look at this. Who needs more head? Look at this. I have so many that I don't really need to deal with this. A Nagi head. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of cool. So I might just put the looting and the damage upgrade so that it kills them as fast as possible. I don't even know if I'm going to put the skeleton spawner because I don't feel that I need it right now. And like I said, I might still make the other spawner. And you know what? I'm not going to make it as part of this. I'm going to put another small island right here so that I can be right next to the power, because if I decide to put a powered spawner in there, I'm going to need all of the juice that I can. So guys, that's what I'm going to be working on. The biggest accomplishment today is by far, well, this big reactor and this jetpack. So let me put the jetpack back on, and let's end the episode on the view of this big reactor. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!